Well, by now, electric vehicles have been out in the marketplace for, 5 to 10 years, depending upon what type of model you're looking for and how you want to count electric vehicles. But either way, there should be a large number of used EVs in the marketplace already, shouldn't there? Well, there's not. And here's why. Electric vehicles actually fall out of the marketplace faster than gasoline vehicles. Couple reasons why. This great article from Auto Evolution talks about a few of them that are different from gasoline vehicles. It says BEVs are dying earlier than they should, and you already know why. Look at this picture right here. Here's a picture of a lightly crashed electric vehicle. In many cases, a crash like this is going to total out an EV. Here's the reason why. Batteries in an electric vehicle are more fragile than a gasoline engine in a traditional ICE vehicle. Think about the phrase ICE, internal combustion engine. That's what gasoline vehicles are, internal combustion engine. Combustion, by definition, means explosions. There's many explosions inside of a gasoline vehicle every single minute. And those explosions are violent. The gasoline engine is designed to withstand those impacts of those pistons and spark plugs igniting gasoline or diesel. So that engine is robust. Electric vehicle is more fragile. There's no combustion in a electric vehicle. So when you have a crash like this on a gasoline vehicle, so the engine's going to shrug it off and say, what happened? Did a fly just land on me? This doesn't bother me. However, the battery in an electric vehicle is more prone to having a vibration damage it. In fact, the battery in an electric vehicle many times is part of the integral structure of the vehicle. So if this crash here bent the underlying unibody, the battery can be breached, tweaked, and the cells can be damaged. Now that car's out of commission. Why, if the battery is damaged, does it make the car totaled? Well, the battery is the car. The battery is the most valuable component of the car and what holds it together physically and virtually. And here's where they get into details. Check any Facebook group to see how many people post pictures of their crashed cars that were totaled. All the images in this article come from such situations where the crash car was totaled. Damages that would easily be fixed if they involved internal combustion engine cars. Most of the time, the answer is the crash affected the battery pack, which will make the repair too expensive for the repair to make financial sense. Here's another one, right? Here's a crash that on a gasoline vehicle. You fix it, put on new body parts, and you're done. The reason why the battery pack is structural and not repairable. If a crash affects it, forget it. The only way to repair it will be to recover the raw materials with the help of a shredder, right? Cast parts do not bend, they break. Repair shops are tinkering with these structures to check if they can be welded, but most likely the repair will be to replace the cast part. Second reason that EVs are vanishing is because battery packs are failing in old cars. The battery pack replacement can cost $15,000 in the best case scenario. Sometimes it costs $20,000 with labor because you have to basically redo the whole vehicle, right? Here's the thing. Even if you can buy a battery for $15,000, it's not like changing the battery under the hood of a combustion vehicle. That battery is completely integrated into the undercarriage of the vehicle, so you have to almost take the whole car apart, and that adds a lot of labor. Here's another picture of a car that had a side swipe that was totaled because it's an EV. The moral of the story, according to this article, is that a large number of units produced may become a ticking time bomb a few years down the road. The only perspective in which it will make sense for Tesla to sell 20 million vehicles because EVs failing sooner than they should, and they'll be replaced with new cars. Look, this is an article that has one point of view. It may be exaggerated in some ways, but it's undeniable that smaller crashes or damages to electric vehicles make them more likely to be totaled. And more importantly, if you're buying a used EV, you want to make sure you check out that battery, because if the range is being reduced because of overuse or fast charging, then you're not going to be able to use it the same way you thought you could.